You know, I thought I'd go ahead and continue on a little bit because I said I would when I talk about the sales and marketing, right? The marketing in Matthew 28, Jesus' last words, go therefore and make disciples. Make disciples. Those are converted ones. A disciple is somebody who's been converted to the cause and is a disciplined learner. They've come into line with what your value proposition is and they want more. They're in the fold, so to speak. And so now we're talking about making sales. Now I'm going to tell you something. How do you make the sale? If you've gone out and doubled your lead generation, okay, you double your business just on the strength of that alone. With certain caveats that you're getting the same caliber of leads that you've always gotten. But then let's say, okay, make disciples. How do you do that? That, my friend, is messaging. Pure and simple, messaging. How are you delivering your message to your market? What is your message? Because this is the conversion rate. Your conversion rate is contingent upon largely your messaging. If you look at Peter in Acts chapter 2, probably never thought of this, but you know, he stands up in front of a hostile crowd, right? A hostile crowd of thousands of people, and they're throwing insults at them. They weren't exactly a warm market. And when he finished saying what he had to say, 3,000 of them made a decision that day in the hot sun. They made a decision that day that was going to cost all of them their reputation, many of them their fortunes, and some of them their very lives. It wasn't, hey guys, when you're finished, there's free ice cream at the back. It was a big decision. What did he say that caused that to happen? Now you'll say, well, that was the Holy Spirit, brother. Of course it was. Holy Spirit working through Peter. The Holy Spirit didn't have Peter say, well, hey, y'all, I'm just a dumb old ignorant fisherman, but that Jesus fella sure is nice. I'm following him. I think you ought to too. I mean, I've seen him do stuff you wouldn't believe. That's not what he said at all. I've got like, I think it's 78 or 80 points from Acts chapter 2 as a way of delivering a message in front of a crowd. But that's for another time. But the main thing is, lead generation is important. That's number one. Go therefore, that's your lead generation, and make disciples. Okay? This is your conversion ratio. If I can improve your conversion rate by, let's say, double, make you twice as effective. And by the way, I've done that many times with a lot of people, help them double or triple or whatever it is, their conversion rate simply by teaching them how to do the messaging. What should the messaging be? Those two things. When I tell you that Matthew 28, 19 and 20 is a business template, it really is, because Jesus is wanting to build his church, right? So he's going to build his church, and he says, here's how we're going to do it, boys. Go, therefore, marketing with a great message, lead generation, if you will. Make disciples. That's your conversion, right? And that's going to be dependent upon your messaging. See, you learn to look at the Bible and look at the examples of what God has done and say, okay, he's building such and such, whatever it is. How can I emulate or learn from that and emulate and put that into practice? And that's what this is all about. So this is just number 2 of the 7 things that are in there. Go therefore and make disciples. Lead generation, lead conversion. 2 very important, non-negotiable, essential things you got to have to succeed in business. So I hope that helps. God bless you, my friends. Learn more at michaelpink.com, or of course go to godsbusinesssecrets.com for more as well. Thanks a lot. See you on the next video.